Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs facing new accusations from more than 100 accusers.
That's right. Their attorney holding a news conference in Houston, Texas today where he announced that new lawsuits are currently in the works.
Fox 5's Lisa Evers joins us now in studio with details. So, Lisa, what do we know about these latest allegations?
Well, Steve and Natasha, some stunning developments here today with 120 new lawsuits announced against Sean Diddy Combs. A Texas lawyer is outlining the barrage of new cases across 25 states against the jailed mogul and says some of the alleged victims have already talked with the FBI. Houston attorney Tony Buzbee stood with victim advocates in front of a large phone hotline number for alleged sex abuse survivors of Sean Diddy Combs. Combs remains behind bars on federal sex trafficking and other charges. Attorney Buzbee says the claims will target Combs and those around him who enabled the alleged sex crimes.
Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us with people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities.
Buzbee maintains it's not a baseless money grab from Combs, but a fight for justice. He says many of Combs' alleged victims describe the same scenario of being given drinks laced with drugs at parties, then sexually abused or assaulted, often by a group of people. He says victims who sought medical treatment for their injuries were found to have the powerful animal tranquilizer xylazine, commonly called tranq, in their bloodstream.
In this group, it is evenly divided between males and females. There are 60 males and 60 females who have joined us to pursue these claims as plaintiffs. In this group, 62% identify as African American, 30% are white, and the remainder are Hispanic or Asian.
Combs remains on lockdown at MDC after two separate federal judges denied his bail request. He has brought on board a powerful new attorney, Anthony Rico, to file a bail denial appeal with the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. The latest revelations in this case won't help his bid for a bail deal, especially considering the ages of the alleged victims.
Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs.
Now, we reached out to both of Diddy's attorneys for comment on these latest developments, but did not get a reply. Attorney Buzbee says the suits will be filed in the various states within the next 30 days, and most of the cases are in New York, Georgia, California, and Florida. Steve and Natasha, back to you.
I mean, every day, it's like we have these bombshell accusations, and also we just see the scope of what's alleged here, too, just how expansive this network could be. So in your own words, I mean, how could this affect Diddy's current case?
Well, what the lawyers that I've been speaking with, experienced criminal defense attorneys and former prosecutors tell me is that if these do result in any kind of criminal charges, the prosecutors can seek a superseding indictment and build more charges on the current RICO case that Diddy's currently behind bars for.
So these just get tacked on, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. All right. Thanks, Lisa. Wow.